right, Keith, you were mentioning last night, it feels like we are in a solid stretch of typical weather for February.
Yeah, which, actually sounds bad, but it's not so bad compared to where we were on Friday and into Saturday. So yeah, like a day like today is about average, if not a little bit below. 26 in Portland, 27 in Wiscasset. I think the strict average in Portland is 32, 33 this time of the year. I don't think we'll quite get there. We've got a lot of sunshine though, so it feels nice. And this is one of those satellite pictures where without the temperature, I could tell you it was cold because we've got that ocean effect cloud cover and snow shower activity, and that's because of the cold air over the relatively warmish ocean water still in the 40s there. All right, here's our next storm system. As I mentioned, this isn't much to look at. Really, it's got a little front coming through that's got some moisture, enough to give us a little light snow tonight and just kind of freshen things up in a few spots, but I don't think this is going to be a disruptive situation when it comes through overnight tonight. Most models have it reaching into the state around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, and that is, again, just bands of light snow. Quick, moderate burst is not, impossible, especially in the foothills in the mountains and back into New Hampshire. And then this all moves towards the mid-coast around 10 or 11, and then midnight 1, 2 o'clock over down East Maine. But you can see it's a quick moving system. It's pretty thin, so it doesn't have a lot of snow to drive through. And then we move it out of here in time for the morning commute tomorrow. Temperatures rise very rapidly, and a lot of us get into the 40s by tomorrow afternoon. And so, as I mentioned before, we might melt some of the snow that we got just in the next 12 hours after it. So this didn't seem worth making a snowfall map over, because what it would be a dusting to an inch. Really, I mean, there could be a spot in the mountains it's 1.5 inches or something, but it's just not a big deal. And a lot of spots register zeros, but they've got a contour on it, right? The blue that shows that there's under 1 inch of snow. That's what you consider a dusting or a trace of accumulation. Thursday starts off quiet. Next system comes in Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. Now, this is not a blockbuster, but it's certainly bigger than what we're going to deal with tonight. The difference, though, is that temperatures will be more marginal when it arrives from the southwest. So here we are, 6 o'clock Thursday. I think we started snow along the coast, but it doesn't last that long, and we quickly change over to a cold rain. Inland, it's snowing probably through the evening commute, or the second half of it at least. And then eventually the warm front starts pushing north. This is 11 o'clock Thursday night, and we've got it just about in Lewiston and Augusta up to Rockland. It keeps pushing into Bangor by early Friday morning, and I think even the mountains end as a little bit of light rain. It'll just be a matter of how much snow they get before that. And then by Friday, some of the models have us popping to 50 by Friday afternoon, so we'll really be on the warm side of that system. So once again, this map, this might be worth making later today. I might make a hand-drawn map on this, but it's just kind of a 3 to 5, 3 to 6 deal into the mountains and foothills. Along the coast, no appreciable accumulation from this system. Here's a nice graphic, makes you happy. First 5 p.m. sunset in Portland. Tonight, daylight saving time is March 12th, and sunset at that point will be 6:43. Which is a far cry from our latest sunset, which we forgot even existed, at 8:26. That happens in June. Just looking forward, keeping spirits up here. So again, that system is not going to be a huge deal. Things look quiet over the weekend. I'm still technically watching that storm system. I'm sorry, that's not a graphic I want to show you. Still technically watching that storm system, Brian, on Saturday, but I think it's likely that it will go out to sea, so it's just Thursday night into Friday morning.
Okay, that'll be the biggest challenge, and we will gladly take the 5 p.m. sunset. That is great news.
Lifting morale.
Yes. All right. Thanks, Keith.